Wadowski, Teddy Bruschi, what's the deal? Shaquille O'Neal, what's the word? Larry Bird, man. It's your boy Reactions. We back with another one. First and foremost, we want to thank the Most High for another day, man. You know, putting that good energy out there, putting breath into our lungs to make it through. So, yeah, make sure y'all do that if y'all haven't, man. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. You know, welcome to the family. And, yeah, man, we appreciate it, man. So, you know, we back with another one. The stage is set. My boy Black Sam, you know what I mean, the marathon documentary burger joint. So, you know, everything is for entertainment and educational purposes. Over here, make sure you go to the Marathon brand, man. You feel me? I got a rep for my boy Nick, man. Go to the Marathon, shop up, cop up, all that. You hear me? So, yeah, man, with no further ado, please hit that like, comment, subscribe. If you're new to the channel, like I said, man, you know, welcome. And let's get busy, man. It's the Marathon joint. Let's get it.
Marathon Burger came about through an idea that Sam had about a year and some change ago. We have been talking about or entertaining the concept of entering the restaurant space and hospitality space for quite some time. We didn't know specifically what the entry point for that specifically would be.
The initial thing that sparked the thought was us being a fan of smash burgers.
Man, we've been eating burgers for a year straight, every day, just testing different burgers. And, you know, we've always had the idea to create a restaurant, a burger spot. Sam just wanted to try the new Smash Burger Crave. He tried one place, then he wanted us to try that place, and we go to another place, and then it just turned into us eating lunch every day is going to a burger spot.
Just instinctively, we like, oh man, what if we did a marathon burger? How could we make ours even better than our favorite burgers? Then all the flashbacks of me cooking since I was a little kid, working at a restaurant, my brother cooking with me, just came and it was just like a no-brainer. It hit me hard, like.
Yo, I'm proud of Black Sam, man, for you know, keeping on, man. You know what I mean? Making sure, you know, he pick up, you know, where Nip left off, man. Rest in peace to the brother Nip. You know, you see I got my Crenshaw joint on. We're not playing. Feel me? So yeah, man. Shout out to Black Sam, man. Like, you know, I love what you're doing, bro.
Same type of shit where I get goosebumps where it's like Marathon Burger. All right, once the thought is in my head, we got to do it and just rally the troops, rally the team.
So lo and behold, it comes to we meet over at our office, and he tells the team, hey, we're gonna do a burger spot. And I don't think there was any level of reluctancy from the team on a burger spot, because I think anytime, you know, we set some type of idea into action, things, you know, come to fruition one way or another, you know. So the first piece, I think, to this project was, let's at the very least, let's create our logo, right? Ever since, you know, Marathon Music Project in 2010, Nipsey had a very specific vision, right? That everything would fall under the umbrella of the Marathon brand, right? With this box logo we created for the mixtape.
Marathon Burger just sounded right, man. You know, it was always a vision of Hustles to make Marathon be a lifestyle brand. So it was a no-brainer. Like, we need that red box logo up.
First thing we do after any idea comes about is we always make sure we dot all our I's and cross all our T's, and that's all the trademarks that we need to put in place. In the ensuing weeks and months, packaging designs were created as to what the to-go bag could look like, our clamshell box could look like for the burgers, our fry holder, storefront could look like, a bunch of different things, you know, were already ideated. Now, as luck would have it, I guess you could call it some type of divine intervention. A burger location on Crenshaw and Slauson, you know, that we had partnered with and we still have great relationships with. The owner of that specific burger spot ended up going rogue on the franchise, which we're still in good standing with.
Now, they take EBT and cash. They wanted $19 for the burger we caught. Now, looking inside this motherfucker based on the footage.
Hey, yo, he said they take EBTs. It's diabolical. They got our, that's crazy. They snapping.
He gathered, it look a little rushed. I don't know if it's still Fat Burger, if it's Tams, or what's going on. but it look a little rushed. You hear me? This is the Marathon Burger. You see what's going on. You see the menu. It's $2 for all add-ons. I feel like we should have had more pictures over here on this wall to the right here. You feel me? This right here make me just feel like it's a bit rushed. I know Nipsey was about quality. He took his time with his product. You feel me? I just feel like this should have took a little bit more time with this right here. And here goes the burger though. This burger looked like a McDouble. I'm gonna let you go ahead and pull up and rate this John right here. What y'all giving the Marathon Burger? Crenshaw and Slauson, pull up.
Our neighbors had turned the Fat Burger into Marathon Premium Burger, a bootleg Marathon Burger.
It was very important for us, to intervene and interject because this Marathon Burger concept was definitely something that we had already taken serious strides towards, creating and manifesting and making it a reality.
We had already had our trademarks and everything in motion, but I think my first phone call was JP.
Next move, Sam gives me a call. He's like, bro, we got to throw up a graphic that says Marathon Burger coming soon. To be honest, was a bit nerve-wracking to me because we didn't have a location. All we had was a logo and some packaging. We had yet to really tackle the monster.
That's a part of it, bro. That's awesome because even though that they didn't have the location and all that, they foreseen it. Like, all right, we got the logo, we got this. We know we gonna find a location. We ain't tripping on that. Let's get this joint buzzing. You feel me? Let's get it buzzing, cousin. Yeah, all right.
Sort of developing recipes.
So that was the first step, man. And, in JP fashion, man, he stopped everything and got it done in probably like 10, 15 seconds. And we posted. And from that point now, it's like, all right, the timer is on. Let's make this shit happen.
So as this post goes up, it obviously reaches different people. And by the grace of God, it just so happens to reach the owner of this property behind me, right? And his team.
I saw the post coming soon, and this space was coming available, and I was looking for the right fit and the strongest potential concept, and just overall a great option for the city, for the world to come have an experience here on Melrose.
Looking to skyrocket your YouTube channel? Let Sprizzy boost you to the top. Using YouTube ads, Sprizzy targets...
When we were looking for locations, we saw this location, but it was so expensive. I think they wanted like hundreds of thousands of dollars down just to get into the lease. And so we kind of just looked at it. We was like, this will be an amazing location, but next.
Crazy coincidence. At the same time, Marathon Burger was looking for a location. I contacted Rod. Rod contacted Sam.
And so it's pretty incredible, that our clothing store, Marathon Rooftop, is maybe 6-7 blocks east from here on Melrose. And now another opportunity, the owner of this building reaches out and says, hey, are you guys interested in, I see you guys are doing a burger spot. I might have just a place.
Once Casey reached out to us and I figured out that it was the same exact location that I had already looked at, that thought at one point it was too expensive, I said, hold on, this may be a sign. Let's sit down, let's figure out, is there any wiggle room? How can we be creative and figure out a way to come in? And I think us sitting down with Casey and talking to him and explaining, what we were trying to do, it was a blessing. He was willing to come on and partner up with us and help us get this thing together. He was all in. He told us, hey, listen, I'm going to do whatever I can do in my power to make sure you guys get the unit. Just give me a couple of days and I'll get back to you with a new proposal. After that meeting, I think we were 100% full throttle on let's develop the menu and let's hurry up. So when we do get the keys, we'll be ready. This one, everybody was unanimous, man, let's get the professionals. So JP connected us a long time ago, man, with Adrian and with Chef Eddie. They were head chefs at Catch, and they always would come through, do Marathon Rooftop dinners for the family. It's cooking at a high level, man, and always was like, if you guys ever need us, to develop a menu or open up something, man, we here for you guys. This was perfect timing. We called the pros in. We just went to work.
We've developed a relationship for several years now. They're tried and true chefs from some of the biggest restaurants here in LA. Those two individuals are Chef Adrian and Chef Eddie.
So the idea that we already have, these are going to come out to be 84 grams each, which would be roughly 3 ounces. Okay, each one. So if you double up, you're going to get 6.
I've had the luxury of opening a lot of restaurants, but not something this organic and not something this close to home.
It And then also the meat too. The meat got to be seasoned, and the meat got to be taste different. It can't just taste like every other burger. If we fix the meat flavor to where it's unique and special, to where a nigga could grab the meat itself and eat the meat and be like, damn, what the fuck is this? That's how that, what's the name make me? Yeah, I think the first cooking session was important.
No, that's a fact, cause you don't want your burger tasting like every other burger and just calling it a marathon burger. You want the motherfucker to have a distinctive taste. You want that motherfucker to be, like he said, motherfucker, you can eat a burger without no fixings on it, no lettuce, tomatoes, onions, ketchup, mustard, cheese, and all that, and it's busting. Man, listen, man. You gotta relax. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button.
Adrian came with different blends, came with different buns. I think it allowed us to kind of, number one, taste the meat, communicate with him about what is this? You know, why does this taste like this? What is
Hey, Black Sam, you gotta pause when you say taste the meat, dog.
this? And then it kind of, for me, reinforced even more that the taste that we're chasing right now is a smash burger. So we got to make the patties a little thinner so they be cooking all the way, because we got to go straight punching. This is the key for me. What meat is this that we use?
So this one specifically, this is gonna be the Wagyu.
I like the texture of the meat.
It's good.
It tastes different.
Yeah.
This reminds me of the original Oklahoma burger. Just onions.
You want to come big?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is that we just gotta caramelize the onion before.
Good.
You know?
Proud of you, man. Keep going.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you, Chef.
Seeing we may have a shot at being on Melrose at the original Johnny Rocket location, that was the only sign we needed. Like, all right, it's all systems go. So I'm like, man, this is perfect. We right down the street. We got to get this. And we put that shit on the board, man. And it wasn't easy, but we had to figure a way out how to get it. I think once we saw the actual location and we knew that this.
See, that's resilience, man. And like I said, man, shout out to Black Sam, man, and all money in. The dude, that gave him a shot, I think his name Alex, man. Shout out to everybody, man. That's what's up, bro. Like, and I did a video on the grand opening with the bull coming in there disturbing, like, you know what I mean? Fuck all that shit, man. Like, for real though, cause if you just sit back, it's gonna be, man, it's just he's still mourning, man. Like everything he do, it seems like, you know what I mean, it's in the name of Nip for sure. And you gotta love that shit, man. You gotta respect it, you gotta fucking endure it. And not endure, excuse me, but you gotta, just get the props where the props is due, man. Like for real, cause Holmes could have just got depressed, meaning Black Sam. He could have got depressed, just shut down, not lost motivation because his brother got killed in the way he got killed, and they started together and all that shit, man. And it's just like he still got the wherewithal and the go hardism to ride out for his broski and the family, man, and the brand, man. So regardless to what go on, all the negative energy that's around the grand opening, I ain't going, and fuck what Hassan Campbell talking about that's a bad look and I wouldn't want to eat there. Nigga, you was out there in Bronx River at 5 o'clock in the morning getting hit in your head with bottles and you worrying about a little verbal altercation. Man, listen, man, you gotta fucking relax. You heard?
The one we need, it's time for step 3, like whatever we need to do to get in here.
They loved it. They said it's top priority. We're gonna make this happen. Sam kept his word, and now we're here.
So when y'all see this shit booming and see it going crazy, don't think it just started like this. This shit started with hard fucking work, determination. We barely got this fucking building because we cashed out. That's when you see all money in. We really all in this shit. Real shit. Yeah, now, check it out. That's why we breaking niggas' faces trying to take anything because we ain't playing with it.
You got Nip daughter in there, right though, man. Right.
Look, you like the way I play the cards I'm dealt, huh? You like how I came up and stayed myself, huh? All that shit I said on my tapes, niggas felt, huh? Got it, can't lose it, gotta turn it into wealth, huh? You like how
I think once we got the lease, man, the team was excited. And we was like, we gotta, get this thing open. So we moved the whole unit came down here and we was having our meetings and doing our regular business day to day in the dining area during construction. just all hands on deck, man, trying to figure out how to fast track getting this remodeled and getting it open.
When we got in here, we said we got 30 days to launch. 30 days in a traditional opening for a restaurant has months and months of preparation behind it. And well, in this circumstance, we didn't necessarily have that foundation.
Just really having the whole team, everybody, even Casey was like, man, you guys got a strong team, man. You can make shit happen quick, you know. It's a testament to the team, like how fast everybody can work in unison and just get shit done quick.
Well, all that is going on. Chef Adrian and Chef Eddie and our team are working on developing what would be our signature burger, our fries, our different items that we're gonna offer on our full menu. Another project comes across our desk specifically for Marathon Burger, and that's the Krabby Patty collab in collaboration with Paramount Plus and Nickelodeon to commemorate 25 years of SpongeBob.
The opportunity was presented by Casey to Sam. Sam presented it to us, and we're kind of like, bro, that's in a week or a week and a half. Like, how are we going to do that?
SpongeBob Krabby Patty, man. You know, our guy Casey, our partner Casey, kept, as we're remodeling and trying to figure this out, kept telling me, hey, man, we need to do this SpongeBob. And, honestly, I'm like, man, Casey, fuck that SpongeBob. Man, we don't got time for this shit. We got to, we barely got power on. We still trying to get DWP to come out. The refrigerator's not working. One of the fryers is broke. The grill's not working. I can't even think about the Krabby Patty.
See, and that's what we all gotta realize. Like, you know what I mean? Like for real, because the investment is there, the idea is there, but there's always gonna be things that go wrong. Like, he just named a bunch of shit that was fucked up that they gotta take care of first. So his mind is not really thinking on marketing for a Krabby Patty, which is a brilliant idea in my opinion, but it's like, yo, we gotta get this, we gotta get that, we gotta fix this, we gotta fix that, and all that, within due time, like, what I mean, we'll get, it's there. You feel me? And it just goes to show the resilience and the, the go hardism to not give, to not stop because shit is just fucking up. Nick, we all, I know, man, as soon as something go wrong, you got this idea, then you got all this shit going wrong. It's like, man, I don't know, this could have been. You start second guessing, your decisions and but I'm glad they stuck to it, man. Hit that like button.
We probably gonna miss it. He's like, no, it's really big. We really should think about doing it. So I'm like, all right. Then he hits again the next day, and then it's like it's 3 weeks until Krabby Patty, and then he's asking it's 2 weeks, and then he's like, I signed us up, and so I'm just like, bro, enough with this Krabby Patty, man. Finally, I think it was probably like 3 days before the Krabby Patty event. And we got the power on. The fryers were fixed. And everything was working. He asked me again, and I'm like...
You see that, yo? You see that? He just said, man, listen, everything is busting now. So now we can talk about the Krabby Patty.
It's like it's 3 weeks until Krabby Patty. And then he's asking, it's 2 weeks. And then he's like, I signed us up. And so I'm just like, bro, enough with this Krabby Patty.
My fault, this last time pausing, y'all. But also, that's a play on what he banged to the Krabby Patty. Don't let that go over your head. You gotta relax. Hit that like button.
Man, finally, I think it was probably like 3 days before the Krabby Patty event, and we got the power on. The fryers were fixed, and everything was working. He asked me again, and I'm like, all right, let's look at this Krabby Patty thing. So we sat down, and we probably banged it out in about 2-3 days, nonstop, 24 hours, the whole team. And we crafted the burger that we all felt comfortable with.
Once I flew in, I was here for like 2-3 days. The first day we did at least 60 burgers. We did different breads, different meats, different cheeses, different sauces. And everybody was here and just tasting, eating, cooking. It was going for at least like 14, 16 hours that day. Towards the last hour, we felt like we had the right burger, and we made a couple more of the same burgers, and we ended up deciding like, yo, this is it. And then the next day, we came back in, started again, make sure everyone tried it. And it just started over again, It was just like, hey, I didn't like this. Hey, let's change the size. Like, it was like even from the smallest details, right? Whereas like, should we use salt? Should we use pepper? Do we make our blend? The size of the pickle, the size of the Fresnos. And, it was intense because it was like at that moment, it was just like, yo, we open up the next day. It was just like, yo, we need to lock this in.
You can't be scared about the shit smashing up. The shit smashes and gets everywhere. You just gotta go and do your thing.
You just cook it. And, we would cook the burger, cut them in fours, and pass them out to everybody.
John, we need your assistance, man. What's going on, man? You not eating today? Come on, you're not even excited about this shit, man. All right, look. You're not even excited. Yeah, look. Let's go burgers, okay? These were done real fast and sloppy, but this is the sauce we need to taste. This is put it on the burger? No, it's already on there. Y'all grab one, cut them in half, whatever we want to do.
My fault, man. My earbud turned on. My bad for flipping the screen. I'm working on the phone, man. So work with me, y'all. We just doing the best that we can do with what we got right now. So just rock with me. My bad. Hit that.
And then how do we feel about this sauce now? We dipping the fries.
So all these little details was what really dialed in the burger, is by just the little adjustments. By the second day, once we got to that point, it was like, yeah, now the profile of taste is there. You get that little heat, the little bit of sweetness, you know, the saltiness, all the flavors, the umami, the creaminess of the sauce.
It's an acquired taste. It's different. Danny was still feeling like it's too sweet or it's like a lot going on. And then it was like, well, from Chris, because it is a Krabby Patty and SpongeBob, maybe that makes more sense that it is different.
Probably like midnight, the day before the Krabby Patty release, we locked in with a burger that we all agreed on.
Smiling. Okay, so this is good. They love it. This is fat from the burger, caramelized with the bun.
We ended up going back to the original burger that we had from the night before and tried it a few more times, like, yeah, this is the one. And then we made like minor changes from that, but we knew everything just made sense that was going to be the Marathon Burger.
Basically his whole setup in the front. Let's check with Eddie before you leave. Where's our secret sauce one? Where's our ketchup one?
We pulled off magic. The night before, we were taste testing and figuring out the recipe with.
What's up, you guys? I just got vegetable, fruits, these 2 briskets, all paid for with this card right here.
Chef Eddie, but we made it happen and served thousands of Krabby Patties.
Hey guys, I'm at the Marathon Burger today. We're launching our Krabby Patty. When I say the taste does not disappoint, just pull up.
I'm here first, man. You know what I'm talking about? Straight from the city, man.
Shit fire, man.
Fire. The best shit out here right now.
I really enjoyed the Marathon Burgers. You're gonna get your burger with Wagyu beef, grilled onions, and of course secret sauce, peppers, and then you're gonna get your...
Yo, I gotta get me a Krabby Patty. That motherfucker look bussin'. Pause. No Diddy. Can you hear me? Nah, that drawing, like, the presentation look good. Like, man, that motherfucker look like it's bustin', man. Listen, man, I gotta get out to California, man.
Fries and drink. Make sure you guys pull up, get that exclusive Krabby Patty burger.
If you haven't tried it, get over here ASAP. Off a lot of it's your boy Desto Dub. Getting my Krabby Patty from the Marathon Burger. We on Melrose. Let's get it.
Man, all hands were on deck day one of the Krabby.
You know what's crazy, man? I know Nip is looking down and he is so fucking proud of his brother, man. Like, that's a strong, strong dude, man. Word. Like, I know Nip visit him in his dreams. I know they, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how it is, man. Like, I lost one of my best friends, man, and I ain't lose my brothers, none of my brothers, and I'm thankful to God for that, man. I hope I never have to experience that. And for those that have, man, much love, but that's got to be like a killer diller, you hear me? Like, so for him to just keep on keeping on and thriving and living and, you know, going hard for the kids, for Nip kids, for, you know, the family, the brand, it's just overall awesome, man. And I know that, you know, even though Nip is not here, he's able to see everything that's going on, man. You know, spirits are real, man, and you know, the energy never dies. It just transfers, yo. You know what I mean? And it's just, you know, I commend Black Sam, bro. You know what I mean? He's a strong brother, man. At least from the for what we see, and we just appreciate you, Cannon. Straight up, Remo's Reactions TV. I hope one day you may see this video.
Patty, I'm doing stuff that I've never done before. I don't work in a restaurant. I've never worked in a restaurant, but we're helping fill drinks. We're helping fulfill orders. Sam's cooking burgers. Sam's flipping fries.
The reception, everybody was saying, 10 out of 10, 1,000 out of 10.
Then I realized that SpongeBob connects with all walks of life, all age brackets, and also food. It's people that were coming in and buying the Marathon Krabby Patty that didn't know anything about the brand.
A handful of different foodies, came through as well, on their own accord. They wanted to see what the hype was about. Proud to say that per the people, not myself or my team's opinion, it seems like we were probably or if not the top contender for who created the best Krabby Patty collab. And I think that is attributed to how meticulous the team was, in crafting this thing.
20 out of 10. No doubt, the little kick of the peppers gotta be the most fire shit I've had on a burger.
Just the meat, the Wagyu. It's a good burger, man. Congratulations to Chili. Chili set everything off.
That was a hell of a burger, man. I'd come back here any day. I love the bun to meat ratio. Cheese was just kicking, and those peppers set everything off.
That was a great, tasty burger. I love the mustard. Shout out Marathon.
All right, out of all the 15 Krabby Patties I've tried in LA, this is the first one where I ate the entire thing. That shit was fire. That is solid burger.
In the end of Krabby Patty, we're at the same time curating new burgers to have as a soft opening menu.
Everything happened for a reason. That person was mad at.
It's real, man, when Black Sam kicking it on a motherfucking grill. You hear me? Excuse my language. But like he could easily not participate, yo. He don't gotta be in that motherfucker cooking, but it's like he's that invested, bro. Like that's how you do it, man. To show the people it's genuine. You guys understand me? It's genuine because it's like where I work at, bro. It's like I work at Amazon, and then you got certain managers that just tell you what to do. And then there's other managers that actually get out there, and when the shit get hectic and the lanes start backing up, and they actually get out there and get busy and start working too. So when a manager say, "Yo, Remo, can you do this or do that?" If it's one of the ones that be busting their ass, that that get in the trenches with us, I'm more susceptible to be like, "Yeah, I got you, bro. Don't trip." But if it's one of them motherfuckers that walk around and don't do shit all day, just go here, go there, go, man, fuck out my motherfucking face, man. You gotta relax. Hit that like.
My guy from Fat Burger, the owner of that location. We had a cool relationship with him. He went and did the Marathon Burger, premium burger, the bootleg version. We was mad. And in hindsight, I'm happy he did that. Because without him doing that, we would have never posted that post on Instagram. Casey would have never seen it and reached out to Rob. Rob would have never hit us and been like, "Hey, bro, my
Yo, listen to this. So it was a blessing in disguise, y'all.
relationship with him." He went and did the Marathon Burger, premium burger, the bootleg version. We was mad. And in hindsight, I'm happy he did that. Because without him doing that, we would have never posted that.
That sparked the idea to, okay, we can't let this joker just snatch the burger and all that. We gotta create the real joint, not the motherfucking Cowtown version. You heard?
Post on Instagram. Casey would have never seen it and reached out to Rob. Rob would have never hit us and been like, "Hey, bro, my folks got a location that he wants y'all to be at." The timing of this location being open, somebody else could have got it, would have got it. It's prime real estate, and they would have signed a long-term lease, and we would have missed it. So God works in mysterious ways. Everything happened for a reason. So I'm happy that they did that.
Yo, that's a fact, man. The Most High works in the craziest ways, but you gotta go through they got blessed with the spot, but look what they had to get new fryers. They had to, they had a 30-day joint. And it's just like, yo, yeah, we got it, but it's gonna be trials and tribulations that come with it. Just don't give the fuck up. Just don't stop. you know, and we get caught up in, you know, just worldly things, our own personal, you know, stuff we going through. And it's easily, I go through it a lot, even with this YouTube shit. And I ain't trying to wrap your head off, but I only got 2,000 subs, you know. But I also got to look at it like, yo, Reem, just keep on working, bro. You made more progress in 4 months than your channel's 4 years old. I'm learning, I'm evolving. I know how to edit my own videos. I know how to do things a little bit, you know, I have a decent understanding, and it's only going to get better. But I got to fucking put the work in. You know? And that's why I'm doing these videos, man. Like, I don't want to fucking be working for another company and making these people rich. You know, I'm Remo's Reactions TV. That's my brand. So, you know, I'm learning from this brother. This is fucking inspiration at the highest supreme level. Hit that subscribe button.
For us to react how we did, for somebody to see that, for us to actually be able to have a shot and be here and open the Marathon Burger. So shout out to my guy at the Fat Burger. It's all love.
Yeah.
And Rod, they're looking out also.
Probably one of the most highly requested and sought after, you know, menu items during the Krabby Patty collab was a plant-based option. And so the case with the plant-based burger was, you know, going with a portobello mushroom, which we know is really well received within the plant-based, you know, community. It's real food and it's healthy and it tastes good. We want ours to be the one that tastes the best.
Our partner Casey wanted how many? 15? 50. 50. Oh, 50. 5-0. Yeah. So 25. So our partner Casey.
Like I said, I'm getting busy in there. He said 50. You know, the Mexican brothers, he about to say 15. He said 5-0.
Was pressing about a vegan option, and you know, I didn't want to have a vegan patty, just to have a vegan patty. So it's like, all right, if we're gonna do a vegan burger, it gotta be the best vegan burger you ever had. It gotta be natural. It gotta be real ingredients. It can't be frozen.
Should have had a wig on in the comments, dog. You can't pull a wig, my nigga. I remember that. He's a buster. You marked that.
We're not messing with any of that. So Chef Eddie came in and helped us craft something with all fresh, organic ingredients, and our vegan patties is made fresh every day. It's the best vegan burger out. One thing I remember since I was a kid, flipping burgers at Bayou Grill. The wings, I know the best wings. I know what to do, what not to do, what other places aren't doing. So I'm telling the team, we gotta have hot wings. And you know, we got the flavors. I know how to make the sauce. I know the right wing to get. We ain't getting them big ass, overgrown, hormone injected wings. Nah, man, we getting a real organic, small wing that, you know, is the right way to go. So I said, man, we gotta have a grilled vegetable salad, and we're gonna put our twist on it and make it the best. That's on the menu. I think chicken strip.
See, a lot. That's what's wrong with this new generation, y'all. And I don't mean to keep pausing it, but I'm just at yo, this is beautiful, for real. Like, my man is he in there getting busy, man. Like, imagine you walking in John one day and Black Salmon, that bitch cooking, and he make your motherfucking food, man. Because he hands on. It ain't like, yo, you watching all the other chefs do shit. And, you know, he ain't doing that. He getting busy, bro. For real.
Tiger shrimp. You know what I'm saying? It's the Bayou Grill days.
So I started working Bayou Grill before Nip and Sam did. So they were there just as like their stepdad, making them do the work. Okay. Just clean up. Like, hey, that's how they would come in there initially. Even before it started, Sam and them was over there cleaning up and doing certain little grunt work over there. So Nip was there. You know, he did his job while he was there, but he was always trying to figure out something else. What we doing? How we getting to the money?
Yeah, man. Hustle at the Bayou Grill. You know, Hustle being there, man, he's younger than me, so he was really super young doing grown man work on that line, 10 hours, 13 hours nonstop. That shit, it really let you see what you made of. It tests you because it's hard work. So me and Hustle, we had just from working in the kitchen.
Listen, I know them 10-hour shifts, man. I work 410s, man, and I'm in ship dock, so I'm just throwing boxes all day, man. But you know, my folks said something to me the other day. He said, "Yo, Remo, man, it might have been this morning, man. Yeah, it was this morning." Folks said, he said, "Yo, it gotta be something else." You know what I mean? Like, yo, this can't be it. Like, you know what I mean? He was just frustrated. You feel me? And I could tell. And my reply was, shit, like, there is something else. I know I got, you know, I know, you feel me? I know my plan. Like, but this is the work that I gotta put in order to be able to create the grind for you know, my channel and what I'm doing with my brand, bro. Like, this is all a part of it. The hard work, the fucking back aches, my shoulder fucked up, everything hurts. I gotta wake up at 5:30 in the morning to be at work by 7:30 and get on a bus and it's fucking freezing cold. That's all a part of the grind, because if not, nigga, shit, you ain't gonna respect it when you fucking get the bag. You gonna fuck it over. You know? And that's the thing, you know? Like, this shit ain't finna be easy for none of us. You know, success. Some motherfuckers get handed a silver spoon. And then some motherfuckers actually gotta go out, figure it out, find out what they good at, find their talents, and execute. And when you start executing, you know, there's sideline things that go on that's gonna throw it. I get thrown off all the time, man. And I just be like, yo, Reem, don't let it stop you from making videos. Cause before I used to get in my head, and then it stopped me from being creative. But fuck that. It don't matter what the fuck go on, you know? Nigga, we gonna motherfucking make this content. Hit that fucking like button, y'all. I love y'all.
Had new respect for cooks. But one thing Hustle was big for was not letting people take advantage of him. And he felt he was the youngest in that place, and he felt like, man, we working hard, we getting paid minimum wage. The one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna eat good at the end of the night. You know what I mean? We had a rule. We had one rule in the building: you can't eat shrimp. This is from the owners, you know, the bosses. And I followed the rules, man. I never had shrimp. At the end of the night, Hustle did not care about the rules. Hustle was cooking a 30-piece wage. The one.
Yo, shout out to my nigga Dick, man. Yo, listen, man. Yo, see, it's always, you know, saying follow the rules, but Nip like, fuck that. You know? Damn.
The thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna eat good at the end of the night. You know what I mean? We had a rule. We had one rule in the building: you can't eat shrimp. This is from the owners, you know, the bosses. And I followed the rules, man. I never had shrimp. At the end of the night, Hustle did not care about the rules. Hustle was cooking a 30-piece tiger shrimp, taking cakes, drinks. We would all laugh like, man, this dude, what is he? He's like, man, listen, man, we working hard. I'm gonna cook my, you know, the bosses. And I followed the rules, man. I never had shrimp. At the end of the night, Hustle did not care about the rules. Hustle was cooking a 30-piece tiger shrimp, taking cakes, drinks. We would all laugh like, man, this dude, what is he? He's like, man, listen, man, we working hard. I'm gonna cook myself a good meal. I think Hustle, even young, figured it out and was like, I'm gonna enjoy the fruits of my labor. And Hustle, many a time, I'd be like, bro, what are you doing? When it gets to the house, find out he got 50 pieces of shrimp at the house, or he done took 4 cakes, and he's like, bro, I'm not gonna tell you. I wasn't gonna tell you there because you would have maybe take it back. But I got enough. I got something for you. So I'm at the house eating shrimp, throwing me 2 cakes. Everybody in the building knew, like, Hustle, man, he gonna put his work in, but he for sure gonna take advantage of the opportunities that's around him. And even the owners knew, like, man, Hustle would unapologetically tell him, man, that rule don't apply to me.
Word.
So initially when I came up.
Yo, word, man. Like, I done did the same shit. Listen, I'm doing the same shit. I ain't even supposed to be pausing no more. My fault, y'all making this video long as shit, man. But man, listen, man. But Booger, you're not gonna have that shit in front of me. And you talking about, oh, you can't have this and all that, but everybody else get it. But I'm breaking pause my back, and this motherfucker going hard for y'all getting all this shit off. Man, I'm gonna start swiping shit. Stop playing with me.
I came under Felipe, as well as Mario was there as well. Felipe, and how much of a professional he was, man. People laugh at me when I tell the story, but vividly in my memory, I still remember him sharpening the knives, opening his briefcase, and them knives was sparking. The way I'm looking at it, like, and then he had his son. His son was like my age, probably like 15, and his son was a vet. Son sharpening the knives, prepping stuff, just, you know. And I was looking like, man, I got to get my skills up. I got to get myself to this level. So I think that motivated me. That motivated Hustle, because he's even younger than me, seeing that. We had a lot of training going on. We was training, getting the menu, understanding the menu. Felipe and Mario left to go out of town for an emergency, and they left. And once again, we were just stuck. So they looked at me, Michael Smith, Michael Barachet looked at me and handed me the keys and was like, you in charge of the kitchen and here's your help. So he gave me Sam and Nip to help me out. I knew I was good. We had a lot of training to do, but I knew based off his work ethic, he was good to go. The best training, honestly, for us, it was just like getting thrown in the mix. And Damien was like a master in the kitchen, just like, hey, y'all, go get me this. We go get this. Go fill this up. Go do this. Go do this. Drop this. And just probably within 2 days, man, he taught us little kids how to cook. And within about maybe...
I'm sorry for the pauses, y'all, but like my grandfather, for instance, man, he used to wake us up, you know, rest in peace, Pop. He used to wake us up on Saturday mornings, like 3, 4 in the morning, yo. And we had to crush cans. We had to tend to his garden. He had a garden in the backyard, excuse me. We had to tend to his garden. The average little kid waking up, motherfucking on Saturday, watching cartoons and eating breakfast and doing their chores. We already up. You feel me? And it was like what he was instilling in us at the time. Like, we hated it. You know, me, my cousin Jai, cousin RT, you feel me? My brother Twan. Like, we was in a, you know, he was like, yo, why Pop so mean? Why he? Nah, he was prepping us for the world. He was showing us how to garden, he would take us fishing, you know, show us how to hunt. Taught us fucking Texas Hold'em when we was like in 3rd grade. And I never understood at that time. I for surely didn't get it. I thought I was like just being you know, man, like, but the crazy part is I enjoy spending time with my pop. You know, that's my mom, Pop. And he only had a certain amount of time with us as far as the boys in the family. Like, we little boys, man. We fucking 9, 8, 9, motherfucking 10 years old. So he just trying to get his, because obviously he knew he wasn't going to have a lot of time with us. So we doing shit the average kid ain't do. So that's why, like, that's where I get my, you know, my work ethic from. Because them days we used to have to wake up, man. You gotta wake up. It's cold as a motherfucker, or you like. And then he always paid us. He always rewarded us. He always told us stories. He always talked to us. And it was just diabolical information to where I still take it to this day, because, you know, it's like, man, once a man, like, I don't want you to teach me. I don't want you to fish for me, man. Teach me how to fish, man. You know, once a man can fish, he's always able to feed his family. You don't need money. You don't need shit. I go out and get the motherfucking ground. You know, and that's what I take from that. And I believe that we all got similar morals, but that's what's lacking nowadays is that, you know, the younger generation, they don't want to put in work. They want to just rob, take, and all that shit. and trick themselves out of their whole lives, man. Because eventually it's going to end up being drastic. You're going to go to jail or you're going to hurt somebody to where you ain't going to be able to fucking sleep that night. I'm done.
15 to 20 days, we was pros. We was in there, you know, doing our thing, and just becoming the best. And I think when Felipe and Mario came back, you know, they were surprised. They seen us in the kitchen, and they seen, you know, that we was our skills had, you know, stepped it up. And I know we was excited to kind of show them, like, yeah, we could bang out with y'all on this line now. Another thing, man, I think Damian, you know, was somebody that took us under his wing and kind of took his time and trained us and, you know, taught us in that kitchen how to work hard and let us know, hey, man, you got to stay focused, you got to stay on it, and you got to run through these tickets or this shit will break you down. And, you know, you can't be in here depressed like this shit. You got 10 more hours to go. What you going to do? So I think, you know, that lesson for me and definitely for Hustle also just reinforced, like, man, don't feel bad for yourself, man. Power through this shit and go.
Have you lost cryptocurrency or Bitcoin to hackers and scammers? We're a cyber...
Yeah, I definitely admire Felipe. When I first met him, I saw him with his family, showing his sons some valuable skills to make it through life. That's exactly what Felipe did, and I seen that and took that from him, and that's why it was easy when Sam and Nip came on board. It was easy to say, oh yeah, this is family, this is how you do it, this is how you work. We had a great relationship there in the kitchen. Felipe is definitely a hard worker as well, and it trickled down to his sons, Mario and Will. So we're gonna make sure that we bring something that I know how to prepare correctly, and we're gonna bring it to the table here at Marathon Burger. All the way down to the seasoning that we put on the fries, you know? All the way down to the milkshakes. We using Thrifty ice cream because we was little kids getting Thrifty ice cream. So all natural ingredients, you know what I'm saying? I'm sipping this with my eyes closed. Easy. Come over here, man. You don't know what you're doing, don't do this. You splash hot grease everywhere and burn yourself for life. When it comes to dessert, it's a no-brainer. We talking about desserts. I just had to think back. When I was cooking these cakes, this lady used to sell us cakes, and they was cream cheese pound cakes. So I was looking everywhere. We had to develop our cream cheese pound cake. It's one dessert. We ain't got 20 cakes. We got one cake. Best cake you ever had in your life. Cream cheese pound cake. Hustle. We had one rule at the Bayou. Don't touch the cakes. Hustle taking 4-5 pieces of cake home every night. Boss coming in the next day like, man, what the fuck happened? We just...
Man, get a bar of that. You heard me? Folks, listen, man. Y'all can say what y'all want about Nip, man. Like, man, listen, man. Like, you could tell, like, when he tells stories about Nip and how he got down. He said, man, you can't have no cakes, man. This motherfucker got like, fuck one cake. Motherfucker get 5-6 of them hoes. Are you stupid?
It's one dessert. We ain't got 20 cakes. We got one cake. Best cake you ever had in your life. Cream cheese pound cake.
Man. Subscribe. Welcome to the family.
We had one rule at the Bayou. Don't touch the cakes. Hustle taking 4-5 pieces of cake home every night. Boss coming in the next day like, man, what the fuck happened? We just got the cakes. Where they at? You know what I'm saying? We get home. Hustle like, hey, bro, I got you one. Show me one. Jefe. ¿Qué pasó? Bien?
Yes.
Yep. So, you know, cream cheese pound cakes, man. Homemade lemonade. Fresh squeezed orange juice. Marathon coffee. We tried this for about 20 years. Let me see if we still got it.
Come on, man. Eyes closed. Let's go. Marathon Burger, man.
Yo, listen, I've seen enough, man. Like, Remo's Reactions TV, man. Shout out to the Marathon. Make sure y'all go over to the Marathon brand. And please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm not, I'm not affiliated with them. I'm a fan, and I'm just a small-time YouTuber that's inspired by what these brothers are doing. And shout out to Black Sam, man. Like, for real, man. We love you. Keep it up. And keep doing what you're doing, brother. You are a major inspiration to a lot of us, man. And don't you ever forget that shit. Please don't. We don't care when you crash out. We ain't even crash out for real. We don't care about none of that shit. Shout out to your team. Shout out to the person that, what's the nigga, the white boy name that got that you got the building from. Man, all that, man. So just know that you love, my nigga, straight up, man. Remo's Reactions TV. Like I said, man, if y'all new to the channel, man, hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Everything I do is for entertainment, educational purposes. That's my disclaimer, and it's fair use. And, yo, shout out to the Marathon, man. We love you, man. You see the shit. Rest in peace, Nick. Stop playing. Let's go.